Hello, Steve White, TrickBoy89 for Steve Arts 89. Well, it's a sad day today. On Twitter. Now, I love Kirstie Alley, or I used to. I grew up watching her on Cheers. Of course, she was Savick in Star Trek to The Wrath of Khan. And I loved Veronica's Closet. And I still have like almost every episode of that. And Fat Actress, I loved that. I've loved some of her film roles. She just seemed like a really great, fun, crazy person. But I didn't think it was literal. And I also love Marina Sirtis. And, of course, she was Counselor Jenna Troy in Star Trek Next Generation and films. And, I mean, when I met her, she wasn't as nice as I'd hoped. She was very... I was trying to explain something important to her about her character, and that she just looked at me like, what? she's got that sort of personality where she just has no sensitivity at all. She's just blunt, and so I wasn't expecting that. I've seen a lot more interviews with her now, and I sort of get that that's what she's like, so I would not approach her in the same way that I did the first time I met her, or expect anything. But it's just sad to see her and Kirstie Alley not getting along on Twitter. Basically, Kirstie Alley, who her mental health has been in question over the years, along with her weight issues and that. But I realised a while ago she was a Trump supporter, and I couldn't really process it. I couldn't deal with it because I have loved her for so many years, and she seemed to love the gays, and the fact that she'd betray us and support someone who wants to take away our rights, because American politics affects Australian politics and world politics. So when she supports someone who's going to take the rights away from American gays, she's affecting the rest of the world as well. Not quite the universe, but the world. So I'm really disappointed in her for that. I thought she actually cared about us instead of just, I guess, exploiting us. So like gay handbags or what the hell ever we were to her. I don't know. But that was really upsetting. I just couldn't process it, and I just ignored it. I wasn't following her on Twitter. I didn't really see her much. But then today, Marina Sirtis was on, or Kirstie went on today, and she said, what'd she say? I should read out her quote exactly. She said, "I'm voting for @real Donald Trump because he's not a politician." Yeah, because that's who you want in power. "I voted for him 4 years ago, and for this reason, and shall vote for him again. For this reason, he gets things done quickly and he will turn the economy around." I understand a lot of people in America can't afford mental health, but she's rich. I don't understand what's happened to her. But anyone who supports Donald Trump has to have some. Usually they're uneducated, or they're racist or bigots or homophobes, or they have a lack of intelligence. These things are starting to be recorded in studies now, which is really fascinating. But I don't know what her excuse is. She's an intelligent. I always thought she was a lefty, an artist. She's got money. What excuse does she have for being mentally having Trump derangement syndrome? And I know some people use that term meaning people that hate Donald Trump no matter what. I use it in terms of people who believe in Donald Trump no matter what, because they have to be deranged to actually believe in him and follow him because of the insanity and the lies and this stuff that's just so obvious to any neutral person that it doesn't even matter what side you're on. The people on his side of the aisle really should be worried and trying to get rid of him because of all those issues, but yet they're all just... And it's just a mess. And the fact that she would follow him and support him. So Kirstie made this tweet, and then Marina said, basically, "You're dead to me." And she said, "You're also blocked because I'm tired of hearing about your Scientology BS." And that was the first clue that Kirstie had problems, was when she was a huge follower of Scientology, because I really believe to follow any religion really seriously, you have to have some issues. Anyone who'd believe in any religion, and they're all ridiculous. I'm not someone who sits there and says, well, my religion's right, but yours is just silly. They're all ridiculous. It's all fairy tales. It's just, I don't understand anyone who... I understand having a casual belief and that, but if you actually literally believe in it, it should be diagnosed as a form of mental illness. People have been suggesting this for years, and it certainly gets to the level of that with a lot of people. And I guess she's one of them, because if you can buy into something like Scientology, that was like the first sort of inkling that she might have some problems, and now she's a Trump supporter and alienating her audience. So apparently she doesn't want to work again in Hollywood, because Hollywood doesn't exactly like Trump. So yeah, it's just really sad. It's sad to see these two of my favourite characters in Star Trek both being these horrible actresses. One who's funny but has absolutely no empathy or humanity, and then one who's just a total cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, religious zealot, Trump supporting nut. It's like, what the hell? How is it? I mean, I guess I can still watch their movies and their TV shows and enjoy their persona and see them as actresses and just separate them from the person. But I'm tired of doing this. Dean Cain, I always loved him as Superman. He's a huge Trump supporter. I met him a couple of years ago, and he was so sweet and friendly and nice, and I was just really honest with him, and he was just really nice. And then I find out he's a Trump supporter and, supporting taking away gay rights as well. And I'm like, he seems so gay friendly, and so I don't understand that. John Snyder as well, he's another person I've loved since a kid. He was, Bo Duke in the Dukes of Hazzard. He's a Trump supporter too. I just don't understand how these people can be that stupid and that selfish. And the reality is, if you support someone who's racist and a bigot and trying to destroy people's lives, you're doing that too. You can't sort of say, well, I'm just supporting some of their policies and some of the things they've done, not everything. It doesn't work that way. And that's why people hate you, and that's why people want to cancel you, because you're trying to destroy, you're supporting someone who's trying to, or is in practice destroying people's lives. You can't escape that. You can't get around that. You can't just, and people aren't going to forget that either. There's a lot of nasty stuff going around about, if Trump does get voted out, there's going to be punishment for all the people that supported him, and all the people who supported him who thought they were going to be safe if he gets in again are going to be in trouble. And that's kind of scary as well. It's not good either way, having the lefties threatening the rights and the rights being belligerent and bullying the lefts. And it's just ugly. Politics is ugly. Society is ugly right now. I just want to watch the Muppet Babies and forget about the world. That's what I'm doing tomorrow, because Unsolved Mysteries, Volume 2 is premiering tonight, or it was released today, so I'm going to watch that tonight. I was going to watch Muppet Babies because I just finished Fraggle Rock Animated. I'm regressing. I'm going back to all my childhood stuff and stuff from when I was a kid, and just forgetting about the world and adulting in 2020 and all that. So I'm going to go do that. I'll watch Unsolved Mysteries, and then I'm going to watch Muppet Babies tomorrow and forget all about Trump, politics, coronavirus, everything. That's what escapism is for. I just wish I had new Star Trek to escape to, instead of that being part of the problem. But I'm going to go, and I guess I'll keep following these girls and see what happens. But I'm guessing since Marina has blocked her and she's dead to her, we won't be hearing anything else. But I'm going to go. Feel free to share, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think.